Alright guys, this is Burke. We're playing some Shinbi Offlane today. Doing this one in post. Played this game earlier to standard. Didn't even think to record. It's the first game of the day, first Shinbi game of the day. But anyway, let's get into this. This guy played really well early. He used his Fangmouth Aggression. Just trying to avoid his passive here in the early game. We get a auto E on him. We hit him with, I think, 3 of the 4 or something like that. Use our shield well. From here, I do make a mistake. I should fight harder for my level 2. I try to save my passive auto attack on him. I do hit him with it there, but I should have just kept hitting the minions. I kind of give up my level 2 advantage here. He still is a bit stronger than me early game, though, because his cooldowns on his passive and his E are better than mine. And we're essentially the same character in the beginning. So he gets level 2 here. I take a bad trade. He does really well. Shield, auto. Then I turn around and clip that last auto, just barely miss. That's unfortunate. He doesn't hit me with another hamstring though, thank goodness. Here I get my level 2. Try to get a little trade in on him here when my wave catches up so I don't tank his full minion aggro. My minions hit him as well. A dash, auto, dash. Maybe sneak in an extra auto there. So now we're pretty much equal health. These cooldowns are up though, so me walking up here is a mistake. I do trade back with 1 auto attack, I think, but it's a really bad trade for me. I should never take excuse me, I should never take damage there. He flashes in. I just barely get my E out. I think he just flash auto or dash auto or whatever it was. I flash on him there just to try to bamboozle him. I wanted to hit him with a Q, but he just ran straight out. Good for him. But he is on red side, and my Sev is here to clean him up. So I think I also make a mistake here. Sev kills him. I'm like, alright, I gotta push. I have no mana. Sev is like, dude, let's do green buff. And I'm like, okay, we can do green buff, because it'll give me mana. I should just base. I should get the green buff in base, I think. The wave is in the middle. I still don't really have enough. I can't plant up to the top either, so I have to take so much more time to walk all the way around. I'm pretty sure the right play here is just a base. This does end up crashing, but I still think getting my reset in would have been faster and better if I just do it instantly. So anyway, I cut there, so now we're back in lane. I have a wand. He has, I think, he's going Tank Fang Mao, and I think he has the first pen piece. Honed Chris. So really good trade on him there. He misses his dash damage, and as this matchup kind of continues forward, all we're trying to do is really dodge his dash. We can't really dodge his hamstring reliably. We can try to play around his dash though, but it is also the thing that makes this matchup annoying because his dash is farther than mine, and he has a little bit more mobility with me with his shield movement speed. So it's hard for me to all-in him even after he dashes. So he's stacking up a wave here. I just don't want to take damage from it, so I'm just chilling back here. I'm not missing any experience. I think I missed 1 minion worth of gold, but I don't miss any experience. Experience is way more important than gold. Gobble these up under the tower. I think I got most of these. I'm pretty sure. I know we can't really see them on the replay, but I guess you can see my gold going up, so I think I was probably like 70% on those. A skill you should always work on, trying to last it under tower. It is the safest way to farm. Unless you're really afraid you're gonna get dove, is a good skill to have. So our red side was down, so he goes and just puts a ward down, so he loses some experience just for that. He dashes in here, so I get a good E trade and maybe get a Q and a few autos. I do end up using my dash. Another unfortunate thing about the replay is you can't see my E cooldown, but this entire matchup, pretty much every melee matchup for Shinbi, you're just playing around your E cooldown. Her E is really formidable. So walk in, get an E. He dashes away. I have my ult, and I keep my stacks on him here. I kind of win the mid fight, he wins the burst fight, so I need to stretch out these fights a little longer if I can. My jungler is hovering the red side. I think the camps are up, it's just kind of glitchy on this replay. I use my shield to sink a tower shot and get some more wolves on him. I go ahead and send my ult here. I think I had 7 or 8 on him, maybe less. But it's pretty weak early anyway, and I figured he wouldn't give me another chance, and that was good mana consumption because I want to save an E for the dive. So try to get an auto E. Unfortunately, he misses that root. If he hits the root, it's a lot better. But I wanted to take aggro first because I knew my shield would be better than his health. And it works out. I think Sev stacks him as well. We can get the green buff. I almost died at that tower. Unfortunately, Rampage flashes on me and I just commit to trying to get as many of these minions as I can, and my Sephiroth gets the green buff. So if I just leave instantly there, it's good, but again, the wave is in Fengmao's favor. So that's twice I've hurt myself on these wave states, but that's okay. Hit him with an early wolf here into an auto Q, or an auto E, excuse me. And then he's dashing away, so it's really good. I'm taking his combo with my shield, and he's hitting like half of my combo, and I don't have to dash. So dash is my like big mana item. Again, we just walk off E because we're ahead of him here. I think I missed that Q. He dashes on me because my E is on cooldown. He knows that. Hit an auto there. Let's go ahead and send my ult because I have 8 stacks, and then my E comes back up after his dash comes back up again. So he gets a false sense of safety there because my E is on cooldown. Or he thinks it's on cooldown, but it comes up faster than he thinks because I'm hexing it. And Warlock Crest gives you a bit of haste. So here we just have a better angle of the kill. A dash, auto, auto, dash. Send the ult with 8 stacks. He flashed it, and I didn't even realize that. And then I just E him because he's on top of me. I can't miss. Another reason why you shouldn't max Q in the offlane. There's way too many fights. This game is... The game space is really fast right now. Some action going on in the mid lane. Their mid laner all jumps in. I tried to go on this rampage. I did kind of miss my E there. Unfortunately, Muriel comes down. I chuffed my dash on this wall. Rampage jumps in, and I'm like, oh, for sure he's dead for that, right? Nope, he just walks away. So I was like, I was kind of frustrated there because I like sacrificed a bit of my lead to come over here. Then I have to base and give up green buff. Actually, this guy didn't do green buff for some reason. I think he was trying to invade. Another auto E. All I'm really fishing for is auto E, and because of that slow, it's so hard to chase him. Like, and again, my cooldowns are on screen, so I can't just follow him with my dash. I don't have anything else up. Try to again force here because I am stronger than him, but he is more mobile than me, which is normally the inverse in this lane. When you play Shinbi, Shinbi is one of the most mobile offlanes, so he's really able to keep up with me and farm safely. It's kind of at the point where we can't really kill each other unless we make really dumb decisions. So he concedes this. I try to just hold my E to see if he's going to come, but once I realize he's not going to come in time, I just burst it. He's playing passive again here. I think I should have just rode that up. I play a little scared here. If I just ride that up there with him, I think I have a kill angle here. But unlucky. I should also probably E the wave here. I'm kind of like scared of his all-in when I shouldn't be. So I think if I just play the wave, I think that actually goes better in my favor. But that's why we watch replays. That's why we try to get better. So improve on your mistakes. So here I'm opening up because I have less health than him. I've really opened up myself to a all-in from him. I have to be able to survive like his first burst, because if I get within execute range, I'm pretty much dead. I just don't have the gas that he has. His autos do a lot more than mine at this point in the game. And my Noxia doesn't really favor me when I'm this low on mana and in this position in lane. So I just reset. I think he has a decent farm lead on me here. I think he's like 20 farm ahead of me right here because of my Roman mid. So that was really his time. He should. I think he could have pushed a little harder on me. I did make some mistakes there, but either way he doesn't. And I think he also should have backed when I backed instead of trying to stay for a plating. He gets one plating, and I think he got one earlier, and then I shoved this and get a plating here, so it comes out neutral for him. And he's already on the back foot, so he needs to kind of sack the plating to get a better wave position so I don't get a play at all. We have lifesteal now. I can, like I said, get the plating here. My team is open for Fangtooth, or looking for Fangtooth, so I want to draw some pressure to see if the jungler will come to me. We see Fengmao jumping there. Where am I going here? Oh, this is where I harass the mid laner? Is that what happens? Let's see. Grab the river. I just kind of hover mid so that nobody can rotate from the mid lane without coming through me. At some point I'll turn the camera here. There we go. Alright, we get the Fangtooth. Gideon comes back from base, so I just kind of gobble up some mid farm. I could probably stay more aggressive in my lane. But this Mid lane is more important to keep up, so I feel like defending this is about as good. Feng Mao does eat some plates. Now, if this guy did snowball out of control from this, I would feel bad. But we have me and Sev. We have Decker to kind of slow him down. After he dashes, he has to play really smart. So I felt like probably not worth it. But I could have been wrong. Maybe it's better just to put this guy as far behind as we can possibly do it. So I don't have my crest here. If I have my crest here, it's way easier. Don't have my crest. I'm kind of playing passive. I see the jungler mid. We have a mid lane Feng Mao, by the way. This also makes this kind of awkward. So he sees that I literally just E. He sees my E go down and he thinks I'm vulnerable. Pop another E here. By this point, I get the second E off. He already has like 6 stacks on. Like 2 wolves, an auto, passive, gives you a wolf stack. A dash, it's like 6 or 7. They have another E to tank some of his damage, and then I just all in. That's why I think I should have stayed. I literally pretty much one cycle him, and I get my E's up a lot now. Noxia does give you 20 haste, so I don't think I see Rampage in game, but my gut is telling me to leave. Oh, he comes around. Okay. So I'm not really afraid of Rampage. If he jumps, he doesn't have any other chase. He has to hit a boulder or something. Confident that that'll be okay. So we come back to lane. We now have 2 items. We have Magnify, really good fighting item. We have some sustain. We have auto attack empowerment, which we're already kind of doing, and we're just fighting him here in this big minion wave. I'm trying to use my crest and my E and my ult to kind of bait him in. Try to burst in there. We flash after his flash. Hit that wolf, but he shields it. Double dash to him. Auto. E auto. Really clean there. I mean, look how far we travel up that lane. Like, it's like a crunch matchup. But that's the only advantage Feng Mao really has at this point in the game is his mobility. So we have to spend a lot to get him. But it's really good. We get a tower. We Rampage, Gideon, they can't come to me. I get a push. I could probably invade if his camps were down. So really big kill, and that kind of determined the lane. Or solidified the lane, I guess. I was already kind of ahead, but that really solidifies the lane. Come in here, my jungler's in a bit of a pickle. I tank the rock for him. Try to look for more, but I'm like, bro, this guy's like 2 HP. You should just leave. Like, our mid laner's already gone. Man, they have a lot of wards on Fangtooth. They start to try to look for it. It looks like they're gonna chase Kira. So this is where Feng Mao he kind of doubles down on his mistakes. If Feng Mao pushes or they do mini prime or something like that while I'm mid, that would be a better decision than coin flipping on this Kira. This must be the point where this must be the play I was thinking about for Gideon. So try to make a play on this Gideon here. I mean, obviously there's a ward there. I didn't know that in game. Just trying to hit him with some 2 Qs. Hit him with 2 Qs so far. I'm just waiting for him to take 1 step too far, get an auto E, auto Q, dash. I could have dashed better there, and I ult him. I'm not looking at him in game. I'm just like trying not to die to the tower. I didn't even realize until I came back and watched this that Muriel ulted him and did the freaking health thing. So that was a little frustrating. I was really surprised he didn't die there. I don't think I got a Noxia proc either. No, I had to have. Feng Mao's looking for me, this poor guy. Really unfortunate for him. Doesn't have the gas to give me. That's the problem with using your shield as an auto attack reset. You lose out as on the mobility. One of the more frustrating things about Feng Mao. Team kinda makes a play there, but not really, so nothing. It just kind of fizzles out. Alright, base. So we look to go to Fangtooth here. Rampage is getting frisky with my duo lane. Just go on him. I don't have Tainted, so I'm not the best unit to kill him. Check on this Gideon because he's been really pesky for them. Jump straight through his portal, get my combo off. Don't have my crest going, which is a big blunder on my part, but we do end up getting him, and our team gets the Fangtooth. So we cut here, we come back to life, and just come push the lane, try to keep pressure, try to make Feng Mao's life harder, try to stop him from roaming. Their Feng Mao kills our Feng Mao mid, unfortunately, was not having a good time. I don't know if his Feng Mao mid is like the problem, or if this guy just wasn't having the best game. Rampage comes to stop us. I think that last tower shot with my shield, so basically full health when they both come up here. Dodge some of the Gideon stuff. Rampage jumps on me. As he jumps on me, I go between the gap for the Gideon, just trying to mess with him as much as I can. He ults, Rampage ults. I jump through the Gideon portal. I wanted to land on the ledge through the Gideon portal, but I came straight down. I guess Gideon like sucks you down if you go through his portal like that. But anyway, we just bunny hop over the wall and dash out. Getting their ults out. My jungler kind of looks, but there's nothing really there to get. Obviously, you didn't see this ward in game, but nobody came. Cut back here to Feng Mao going to the off lane. So because he has to handle that wave push, I'm free to roam and look for a play on Gideon, Rampage, whoever. I'm the strongest character in this game right now. Take this rock here, but it doesn't really matter. Want to ignore Rampage as much as I can because he takes so much to kill. And I don't have Tainted, but he does end up going on me. Kind of hope that my dual lane just doesn't get railed. Gideon comes, but I dodge that. My Feng Mao is here. Rampage starts swinging, and I just try to space because I don't want to eat his ultimate. Feng Mao unfortunately gets kind of stuck in the blender here in the alleyway. Probably eats some Gideon damage. Just trying to get damage on the Rampage. Finally goes down. Takes so much of my kit. Still have everything up though for this guy. Feng Mao comes in and kills our Feng Mao again. Trying to get dash, auto dash. He dashes forward. I ult him with my E as well, and he goes down. Revenant comes in. I really want to fight him too, but then I'm like, oh crap. The rest of my team is gone, so. Steph's chilling in the back. I'm running away from both of them. Gideon comes in, hits that, but my shield just barely decays. And then I just kind of push check him and block that with my last shield. So you can see the shielding makes it really hard to play around Shinbi. I have a lot of haste. We have Golem's Gift, we have Noxia, we have Magnify. All those have haste. Golem's Gift gives you mana, Magnify gives you health. Unfortunately, Revenant does get us there. And Noxia gives us the burst of damage when we hit more abilities, and all we're trying to do is spam our abilities. If you're really fed or in a range matchup, you can go Time Warp, but Golem's Gift is just, it's really good in the physicals. They don't even have double physical jungle this game, but it's still really good in the Feng Mao. He built a lot of damage. This play confused me. I wasn't quite sure what our jungler was trying to do here. I think he was just like really feeling himself. They trade dashes there, and then he flowers in. I'm like, no, what are you doing? He hammers this guy away, flashes out. I'm like, there's literally 5 people here. And our dual lane is not close. So try to back off here. Try to look for a play maybe. What was that smoke? Was that Sev's tail? My Feng Mao was kind of tilted at this point. It takes the buff. I genuinely do not care. I know I'm in the position to carry this game. Go back to push offlane again. Try to have to make them respond to this. So I just pushed. I'm waiting for Feng Mao, just trying to hide in a funny spot. Again, try to dump as much as my kit as I can before he dashes away. Follow him a little bit. Here he gets his flash. And then he's kind of stuck now in a much worse position without his flash. So we just go right back to this little wall spot where if he walks up with the minions, he won't see me. Does go on me there. He has Dread, I think, is the assassin item that protects you from magic damage. So it's kind of too late for that. He should have just continued to build whatever he was gonna build. When you're behind, you should just build whatever your character does best, damage or tank or whatever. So it's kind of too late for him to go that item. Again, we draw attention over here, but again, I have an easy escape route with a dash, jump, dash over the wall, so they're kind of just wasting their time. Muriel ults... Who? Muriel ulted 2 Revenant. My team is there to collapse the dual lane, so I'm hoping that, because there was 3 on me, that they can do something over there. They get the Muriel, and I just look to control the right side of the map. I have pressure mid, I have pressure offlane. Feng Mao and Rampage can't really deal with me. Gideon can't really deal with, well, they can deal with me, but I have to seriously misplay. Play really aggressive, and even then they're not going to dual lane, and dual lane is more important. So my dual lane's going sicko mode over here. I come over to rotate because Gideon's stuck with a wave, just like Feng Mao was. They've kind of switched positions. Dashing in because I don't want them to leave, and my Sev is kind of waiting for me. Just try to get the rampage. Don't really care what happens to Feng Mao. He's not nearly as important. If rampage dies, we get free. Or prime. Unfortunately, he jumps out, but we do get Feng Mao. I now have World Breaker, so we have synergized all of our health to give us more power and some tenacity, so Rampage Rock doesn't last as long. All three of my items have, yeah, 3 items have health, 2 don't. Golem Gift doesn't have health, and Noxie doesn't have health. So we're getting good value out of World Breaker here, not great. But I was planning to go last item health, and then I kind of changed my mind. I wanted to get Astral Catalyst because I was popping off this game. Big team fight here. We get the orb just barely, and then they come in anyway. Unfortunately, I try to hide from the Gideon ult, but my team gets cooked by it. Go on Revenant here because he is the most support target. He kind of blows up there. Gideon making his way out. Muriel dies to Sevarog in the back here. I come in and just get a big E on Rampage Feng Mao. Unfortunately, I chuff my ult into Rampage even though he already dies. Dash, flash out over the Feng Mao wall, over the pit. Gideon jumps in, but it's too soon before Feng Mao can get here. One shot him with the E auto. Dash, auto Q before that. He dashes in and we hit him with the Q empowered auto attack. Very, very close fight. All we're trying to do there is cycle, magnify, Oathkeeper, passive, auto Q, auto E, auto dash. Big fight. So that really hurt their team, that hurt their morale. I think I got a quadra there. Sev killing Muriel. Then I was like, alright, I'm gonna go Astral Catalyst, so if I chuff my ult, it doesn't really matter. And they have a lot of shielding. I mean, it's not bad for other reasons. Muriel gives shield, Feng Mao has shield. Really, if Muriel's in the game, it's worth it, honestly. But we have the Prime. I still have my Prime, so I have a lot of presence here, a lot of power. We have 3 Fangtooths. We have that bonus as well, so this team is kind of cooked here. If we get this Primal Fangtooth, we can just end the game, or at least take a bunch of inhibitors. They kind of see me, but Feng Mao is dead and we're at full strength, so I set mid just to draw pressure. Somebody's going to have to answer that at some point. It won't be as effective as me running it up there, but the minions will draw pressure. We look to go on their duo lane here. Feng Mao dies, unfortunately, but I kind of one-shot Muriel. Go back on the Revenant. He has to run into my team and try to get out as much damage as he can. Protect my duo lane, as a good offlaner should. Gideon gives us a easy trip up to the top rope here. He epoch, so I run after Feng Mao. My team can easily kill him after he comes out of epoch. I chase him with my ult. Didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would do. I double dash, but unfortunately he already flashed. So again, we just killed the squishies. We're able to kind of ignore Feng Mao Rampage. They're almost irrelevant at this point. If they can't keep their damagers alive, they don't really do anything. So they survive and run, but that doesn't mean anything. Our team is able to come back here and burn the objective. And again, I'm just waiting. I'm just zoning this Feng Mao. Just come straight at him here. He has to dash out, which means he's not a threat. And then I was like, damn, what happened? They surrendered. So broke the mental winning all those team fights. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you feel about this type of video in the future. And maybe I'll do this again. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.